Chapter 4: Mastering Resilience and Adaptability. No matter how carefully you set goals or build habits, life will throw you curveballs. Unexpected changes, failures, and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience and adaptability, the ability to recover and adjust, are the qualities that separate those who stagnate from those who thrive. Understanding resilience. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about how quickly you rise after falling. Think of a tree in a storm. The rigid branches snap, but the flexible ones bend with the wind and remain standing. Resilience allows you to bend without breaking. Many people misinterpret resilience as emotional numbness, pretending nothing bothers you. But true resilience acknowledges pain, disappointment, or loss, then chooses constructive action instead of despair. It's a blend of emotional honesty and problem-solving. The growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck coined the term growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. A fixed mindset says, "I'm either good or bad at this." A growth mindset says, "I can improve through practice." This subtle shift transforms failure into feedback. For example, if you fail a presentation, a fixed mindset declares, "I'm a terrible speaker." A growth mindset thinks, "That presentation didn't go well. What can I practice for next time?" One shuts doors, the other opens them. Embracing failure as feedback. Every successful person you admire has failed, often spectacularly. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. J.K. Rowling's manuscript was rejected 12 times. They didn't succeed because failure skipped them. They succeeded because they didn't quit. Ask yourself, what if failure isn't evidence I'm incapable but proof I'm learning? Reframing failure as feedback reduces its emotional sting and keeps you moving forward. The power of perspective. Perspective determines how you interpret challenges. Two people can face the same situation and respond entirely differently. One sees a closed door, the other sees an invitation to try another. Cultivate perspective by asking, what else could this mean? How might this serve me in the long run? Sometimes, what feels like a setback is a redirection toward something better. Adaptability in a changing world. The pace of change today is staggering. Technologies, economies, even social norms shift constantly. Adaptability is not optional, it's survival. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your principles. It means staying open to new information, experimenting with new approaches, and adjusting when reality changes. Consider businesses that resisted online tools or remote work. They struggled when sudden disruptions occurred. Those willing to experiment thrived. Likewise, in your life, staying curious and flexible keeps you relevant and prepared. Building resilience through small challenges. Resilience is like a muscle. It strengthens through use. Seek out small challenges regularly. Try a new hobby, tackle a project slightly outside your comfort zone, or practice saying yes to opportunities that stretch you. Each small test builds confidence for larger challenges. The role of support systems. Even the most resilient individuals rely on support. A friend's encouragement, a mentor's guidance, or a community's shared wisdom can lighten your load. Don't isolate yourself when things get tough. Connection is a key resilience factor. Similarly, offer support to others. Helping someone else often reminds you of your own strength. A story of adaptability. Marcus was a skilled photographer who specialized in weddings. When a sudden economic downturn canceled events, his income vanished. He could have quit, but instead, he asked, "What skills do I have that are still valuable?" He pivoted to product photography for small businesses moving online. Within months, he built a new client base and a stronger, more versatile career. His adaptability didn't erase the hardship, but it turned it into opportunity. Managing emotional energy. Resilience also depends on managing emotional energy. Sleep, exercise, and nutrition are not luxuries. They're the foundation of emotional stability. Journaling or meditation can help process emotions rather than suppress them. When challenges arise, check your physical state. Fatigue and stress can magnify problems and cloud judgment. Strategies for staying resilient. 1. Revisit your why. When discouraged, remind yourself why you started. Purpose fuels perseverance. 2. Focus on what you can control. Worrying about uncontrollable factors drains energy. Shift your attention to actions within your power. 3. Use positive self-talk. Encourage yourself as you would a close friend. Harsh self-criticism erodes resilience. 4. Break problems into pieces. Overwhelm comes from tackling everything at once. Handle one step at a time. 5. Practice gratitude. Listing 3 things you're grateful for daily can shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Adapting without losing yourself. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your identity or values. It means updating your strategies while staying anchored to what matters most. Think of a sailor adjusting the sails without changing the destination. Stay true to your values while being flexible with methods. The long view. Sometimes resilience is simply outlasting the storm. Think back to moments in your life when you thought you wouldn't get through something, yet you did. Remind yourself that tough seasons pass. Holding a long-term perspective prevents temporary difficulties from defining your future. Mini exercise, your resilience timeline. Pause and reflect on 3 challenges you've overcome in the past. Write them down or visualize them. Note what strengths or resources helped you through each one. This exercise reinforces the evidence that you are already resilient. You've faced storms before, and you can face them again. Closing thoughts for this chapter. Resilience and adaptability are not traits you're born with or without, they are skills you build. Each obstacle you face is an invitation to grow stronger and more flexible. When life shifts unexpectedly, remind yourself, I can bend without breaking. I can adjust my sails without abandoning my journey. In the next chapter, we'll explore emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your emotions and connect meaningfully with others. If resilience keeps you standing, emotional intelligence helps you stand alongside others with empathy and strength.